So, this is the final vlog of the Global Learning Project, and I'm supposed to define what global accommodation means, and I honestly have no idea. I still have no idea what global accommodation means. I hung out with a German girl, which is still like a westernized culture, 3 times, and I'm expected to be able to define accommodation on a global scale, but my culture and accommodation was hardly tried. I could say that global accommodation is making accommodations for other cultures, regardless of what we feel is right, based on our culture, and accepting differences between cultures, but I could have told you that before the project. I think practically anyone could have told you that. Even people in Bennett's stage of denial could say that because they know that's the right thing to do, even if they deny it exists. So there's no revelation that I had during the project, and all of a sudden I was like, wow, this is what global accommodation means, or that it like penetrated it deeper into my soul or something. Before the project, I think I was in the developmental stage of intercultural sensitivity of minimization. I knew other cultures existed, but I would like pass their cultures through the filter of my own and qualify their behaviors based on how it fit within what I believed. I see us all as human, and we just live different experiences, but there's still connections and relationships that we can't deny. I know, like, typical American, everyone likes us, we're all the same, but I know that's not true. But after completing the project, I'm still in the stage of minimization. I still view me and my partner as leading very similar lives with similar world, political, and societal views, and so I'm not sure if our cultures were not different enough or if I just chose to minimize our differences so much that it seems so non-distinct. I think I needed more culture shock for me to have some sort of revelation and break free from my like previous views of culture. Just meeting with someone from a different culture didn't do it for me. It's way too easy for me to just be a part of that for like an hour and like take her culture with a grain of salt, and then return to my own culture and be like, well, this is how this fits into what I live every day. Like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. And so, like, and there also might have been parts of her culture that she didn't state that were, like, very different. And I wouldn't know because she just didn't tell me. And I can see why she might not. Either A, she doesn't notice, or B, like, it's odd to request to start, like, forming a relationship with someone during this project, and then having the relationship be formed on, well, how are you different from me? Like, I've rarely bonded with people over how we're different first. It's that, like, common ground exercise. You don't look for what's different in each other. You look for what's the same so you can, like, come together. And so, I'm still in minimization. I still think that she's not that different from me, and I guess the project was/wasn't successful based on how you grade it. Personally, I don't know what the end goal was other than to expose me to another culture, which I did, but I didn't see it as that different from my own, so it didn't give me any personal growth other than just pure academic growth. But it's done now, and that's all that matters.